you want to subscribe to in this channel, you want to subscribe to. So, Funny Nice Magic was really great show tonight. It was really great show. So I'll go with 7 out without with 8. So this is not too bad for the show, but it says shows of shows. So Smackdown was really great because they'll have a great topic. So if you want to subscribe in this channel and you want to subscribe to in this channel, you get one membership and one membership description below on my screen below. So here's my new channels in the top below. And it is so much more. So let's go live right here tonight. So speaking of Brock, so let's go live right here. So Brock Lesnar's promo, he said, after last time in Ashes, Brock Lesnar lost to Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam in August 5th of last year's 2023. So Brock Lesnar kicked things off, said the show is ready to dress his recent asses before he could through R-Truth mystic hits to interrupt is a Renault a lifelong between with John Cena event destroying the beast incarnate into the squad circle. And you win R-Truth welcome Brock Lesnar back. But he also took responsibility to him with making life miserable for his childhood hero. So everything he said, after he was due to undefeat the UFC 17, and everything even claimed he was his brother, John Cena. So this was hilarious. And he went Brock Lesnar personally to ended the assessment with an F5 during whether he ripped his blue things. So every time when Brock Lesnar has ripped his blue things and he stuck on his under on this. And when R-Truth claimed Cena was a different beast, and then this was a normal that he was running on hostile loyalty, respect, and 2 drops. So other of that came tears. It was referring to a young fan, and it's a retiring superstar may cry overseas. It was this highlight, and it's the biggest star of the show. He was tearing his pants apart, and it says, also all there is to say about the news footless of the already 50 minutes, so the couples dining in normally was a resident of valuable or television time that could have been emphasized for quote running anything else. So in the next match, I got a United States Championship match. It'll be undefeated. So Sami Zayn will take on Rey Fenix. So, I was the last time in after Sami Zayn fought to a no contest with John Cena in Smackdown in September 5th in Ray Phoenix to undefeating Kate Wilson in the main event on August 15th. Adding into the opening match of the night, it was Sami Zayn put his United States Championship on the line against Ray Phoenix in an open challenge to continuing the legacy of John Cena began when he last held that title back in 2015. So, Ray Phoenix got off in a hot start, taking he was leaving to Sami Zayn. He was ready to entertaining into the commercial break. So it was a back and forth at the time out. It was Ray Phoenix to continue to was reported to Sami Zayn with his high flying, including a top con Ace ILO and a intentional DDT for a 2 count. So it was coming out of all commercial break. Sami Zayn and Ray Phoenix trade against a revisit new man was running a sound string for the fans and new folk. It was a hint on every new falls. It wasn't ready to see where Scapello would be able to keep the over down long enough to escape with the win. So it was the answer was Sami Zayn who walked to the Somersault with a hula kick to score to the painful victory and retain his title. Anyway, on this match, Sami Zayn. So it does not feel like it stressed out. And it's the last 2 seconds that there was nothing else on tonight's show. So it was a weird test of 2 great enemy competitors in a wrestling iconic match and the full of fighting in oneness, ending with one man playing battle against an old even whenever it was only for one night. More of this, please. So I was thinking more of Ray Phoenix, who has poorly exercised, has anyone since he arrived on the scene before WrestleMania 41. It's too good not to get the same looks that his old Bottle Panther does. So give me 1 second. So next match I got B-Flab. He goes 1-1 against Sodia. So it was the last time in after B-Flab lost to Seth Green in a main event on August 8th, and to make Sodia to undefeating Mrs. Smackdown on September 5th. So it was before the successful non-title match between B-Flab and Sodia could get started. He was the former found also on the end of a 2-on-1 beatdown into the hands of the women's United States champion. So it was after her mental chaotic things. So after the attack was ended, missing while in the ring, he grabbed a candlestick and hit chaotic things. And on things, but knowing missing such beautiful madness. So I just said here's it for up so to close things out. So I was Idiot's mind and numbered how Party's competitive team has in size, Auxilia, and seat struck, and finally in main card, and with a mouthpiece and she does not need a spirit field, and that's with other gates and money TV time like this one. So, speaking of the White Six, have a message for the Street Profits. So, after the rivalry between the White Six and the Street Profits singles to continue after the last video from the Allure. So, WWE and Women's Championship match, Tammy Strand will take on Shade Cargill. So, that was the last time in after Shade Cargill and Tammy Strand in undefeated Nia Jax and Becky Lynch on Smackdown August 22nd. It was after making one big mistake that caused her the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam and Shade Cargill slot to win the title that. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Hold on. So, that was a slot that win the title that her this point in her long career has seen making the Suns Davis running to Stone. It was a dominant that asset using her strength to her. It wasn't just Jordan, Davis Jordan, as she has done at multiple times and throughout her run as a champion fought back. So give me 1 minute here guys, I hadn't found this. Hold on. I had to find that, hold on. So, I was muzzled by her somersault she tied up for a moonsault from the top rope to the floor, but missed, allowing Shade Cargill to drive her through the timekeeper passing. It wasn't limit the referee count reached 10 as the match was for a count out match much to the defense. 96 came out the former champion and apparently Jimmy Strand out and also for a good muscle and the winner on this match. Tammy Stratton won the match. So, Tammy Stratton and Shade Cargill have both a strong chemistry, and it was on display here. There was in an apartment on the SummerSlam match. It was only held only by a questionable finish. So, as it is in nominated on the Smackdown career team that's going back to 96 is the only way to the top division can advise it forward to a little part of her own, and this will have been a more positive spot for Claudia. So I'm not done yet, give me 1 second. So give me 1 second here, guys. Stay tuned for that. Where I'm at. Okay, so done with this. So I was thinking a long recap of video to interject a recap of a long history between Brock Lesnar and silencing ahead of the match that was supposed next weekend. It was Drew McIntyre made his entrance to the ring in Sami Zayn was interviewed backstage. He said that Ray Phoenix was a special performer and was meant by Kamala Hayes, and Hayes said that he had the next US Championship match in the Miz. His in this question by Hayes might let him teach him all he needs to know to make it in WWE. So, and then he explained about he needs a tag team titles, but Kamala Hayes says don't Hayes don't miss. I think he told him. So Rey Mysterio was to interview at backstage about what's collide, but was to interrupt by his son, Dominic Mysterio. Rey Mysterio told Dominic that whenever he won the AAA Mega Championship at was collide, he wrapped the title belt around his waist. So here's the main event. So Randy Orton made his entrance for the main event. So Dennis Lally sang his song as he walked to the muscle down to the ring. Randy Orton isn't ready to give up yet. So Drew McIntyre to undefeating Randy Orton with a Claymore kick right out of the match. And Drew McIntyre kept attacking Randy Orton, but this brought out a returning Jamaican Nightmare. Cody Rhodes hit a Drew McIntyre with a Cody Cutler and forced Drew McIntyre to roll out of the ring, and Cody Rhodes got on the microphone and he said he was back in that to Drew McIntyre at WrestlePalooza. I'll see you, my friend, at WrestlePalooza. Cody Rhodes has signed his hand starting next week. So it was always so great. So thank you for watching here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown tonight. And thank you for watching of this. These are all results right here for tonight's. So let me see here. Hold on, give it 1 second. So let's go to my YouTube streaming poll for a night. So give it 1 minute. So let's go to my post. So we got 60% liked it so tonight on Smackdown, 60% liked it, 40% is alright, 60% didn't like it. So let's go my Twitter poll. Give me 1 second. I got 7% like it so tonight on Smackdown, 7% is alright, and 7% didn't like it. So let me see from my notes here. Oh yeah, King Omega is having a hate announcement. It's coming soon on Netflix. So let me see. So instead of a while ago about announcement today, it wasn't a concept but it built on history, respect, and gave an impact. The next step in bringing the spectacle of WrestleMania 43 to the cable stage for the greatest fans in the award. The road to 2027 starts now, and it is going to be EPIC. So, I just said the Brazilian government paid a total $350, $1 million to deliver for Royal Rumble 2026 and WrestleMania 2027. So, Royal Rumble was cost $100 million and WrestleMania $250 million. As you can see, this price. So, let's add this rate, and we might have WrestleMania 44 and something in Australia. So, okay, this means that more WrestleMania will go to Australia into the Universal. So, also breaking of that WWE WrestleMania is returning to Australia. Celebrated for 2028. So is it all about money talks? So also hoping the performers can get great paydays. Yet WrestleMania about to have done strikes in 4D. So, kind of being said, let me see a couple of things here. So, Benjamin Cody is back. So, in honest, but the recipient has finally show up for a walk tonight. So I also always found it funny how a Roman Reigns fan loved to criticize old wrestlers and what wrestle. I know you pop when in his music hit. So what's the process is set, ready to go. It's going next week. So Uncle Cody Rhodes is finally back in business. So, and yes, the biggest Sam is back and now Smackdown is back on track. So, I'm hoping about Roman Reigns will be taking it, was such taking time off and with a trouble sleeve just in that. So goes back is not remotely the same. So saying that, speaking of Sosako said a while ago, give me 1 second here, guys. So, anyway, Sosako will be an amazing Bruce Wayne, like Batman has a Bruce Wayne. He looks like that dark side. When it comes to a blow. So, I guess it's more just like a circle to me. Let me see. At the end, who's the Batman? It's like part of that movie. And stick with Roman Reigns. I don't know if Top Sweet was a beast tweet yet. So let me see. So, do you know what I had to get that championship in my hands? Sami Zayn lost my byline. I lost a father. I lost my U.S. title. It's been living in the sorrow of oaths for way too long. Into it, Sosako with a aggressive promo. Oh my God. So, this is so crazy between Sosako. I think he might said tonight. So, wasn't that and father was never his anymore. I think because the last time he lost. So I hate Sosako because has a part of a fastest light and game, so over to play awful and not into his long career, but his staying around is so annoying. So Triple H did the right thing and gave Solo his U.S. title back along with the Soul Reigns. He's been as the most improved player by the field. His Solo has been doing a great job for over a year now. So that's insane. So anyway, Solo will be better without MFT. So I think so maybe in the over Solo is crazy. So anything is running to the company right now. So, and with Sosako is better off buying a single top star, and then he was laying some bonds that are only because of him. I think he does. So, that's insane for Sosako. That's why he might said between him, I think. So he said, I'm messing with 96 sewing with Sosako's license. I think the parts of the Spotlight family. So what do you guys think? So I was attempting a social call returns next week at graphics very soon. So anyway, social call things is going to happen sooner than later. I'm going to meet this family of Roman Reigns back. So I want Roman Reigns back, having a family again. So this wasn't messed up. I mean, Roman Reigns might come back soon. I think. So I was thinking about they could have booking this management so-called match. I think about next week or so he might return or not. So Booker T and Vince Joseph already going at it all Smackdown and commentary right at the start of the show. Cody Rhodes has bunked up. He looks even more like home landed. Yeah. Mr. called that, I think. So Cody Rhodes did a single of twin of this character from Street Fighter movie. Let me see here. Don't forget to watch Lost Collide. I'm gonna watch it in a few minutes. Into between that, I think. So 2027 at WrestleMania 43 is the Rock versus Roman Reigns, the biggest wrestling match of all time. It's time. So I think it's to so it happened out last year's, and whenever it doesn't happen next year, let's let it go. And we're instant see drinks sauce the Rock against Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia, I think. So how about John Cena could face Dwayne the Rock? Will always be the greatest match in history of WWE. I'm hoping The Rock is ready and McReigns was all muscular and he said before that. So I think so how about the main event of WrestleMania 43? It might will be Logan Paul versus Brock Lesnar again. I think. So WWE will be renamed to WWX. The company will be sold to Disney. I think. So I don't know about this point. So until when WWE is really dead of TKO skill set in Dynasty. So saying that, so let me see. So I'm gonna show you guys. I had a announcement. It's coming up soon. So I'm going to take a little break from now, and I'm going to do live wrestling vlog channel. I'm gonna do it live shows. It's coming up soon. Probably about October 18th. I'm gonna let you guys know. So I'm gonna take a break from now. This is not too much for me, because of my new personal for me, for my opportunity for me. So like to do like wrestling vlog channel. So that's my part of my new personal, and I'm posting some more videos for you guys for every single week on YouTube content and a lot more. So just let you guys know about this info. Let me see here. So if you don't have TNA Plus app, it's on here. Let me see. So if you don't have YouTube exclusives like TNA Plus, is an app. You got live pay-per-views, and shows, and a lot of streaming. So just let you guys know. So let me see here. So I just announced a location for a new vessel of WrestleMania events. Be WrestleMania 42, Las Vegas, WrestleMania 43, California, and WrestleMania New Orleans, and WrestleMania in the Palace. For like any locations, you want to see this. So I'm listening about Brock Lesnar with his pants on Jenny Reeves' Smackdown. It was hilarious. Announcement between Brock Lesnar. So he needs to get regular blue jeans, I think, or the short pants, hopefully not ripping his blue jean pants to rip. It was hilarious. So anytime when Brock Lesnar's been laughing, he had got his blue jeans under his pants to whip. So that's a big cost, about $250 on that blue jean pants. That's insane for Brock Lesnar. That's insane. Let me see. Oh yeah, between us, Smackdown went off to the air. Cody was promo after Smackdown went off to the air. So he said he missed that ring as much as we miss him. So also having his back of Cody Rhodes. Considering this, I think. So Rusev is a backstage of SmackDown tonight. It is slated to face Secret Fight 2 in a dark match tonight. So it might be good, I think, to see. So let me see. So his Triple H. So I was thinking about maybe Suzuki talks with Nashville or London was also talk about WrestleMania. I think just said. So I did a fast way to kill set of WrestleMania by having two imps at the same year. I think this should have WrestleMania. I think hopefully. Let me see here. So for me, I'm gonna do wrestling graphics sometime this week, starting next week. So I'm gonna do resorts, logos, designs. So here's my hint announcement on my YouTube, and you haven't seen it. So you want to make sure of this hint announcement, I'm gonna take a little break from now. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do WrestleMania graphics and WrestleMania 43 graphics. So that's coming up for me for my Universal. I think. So I've been doing this about first time when I've been doing this. So it's like back in 2018. So I might do I can do my next video for me. I'm gonna do resorts, logos, designs, and I might do something like live wrestling vlog channels. I'm gonna do that next. Into AJ is coming up live shows. I will let you guys know on this. You haven't heard this hate announcement. So I didn't do too much on YouTube too much, but I'm gonna take a little break for now. So just so you guys know, I got 6 channels altogether. I have 6, and I'm gonna do a couple more days to do. So just so you guys know. Let me see. I was thinking about they should have I think let me see here. Oh, this guy looks like Paul Bear. So he looks, it sounds just like the late great Paul Bear. Oh yes. So he looks like Paul Bear to me, I think. That's like just a years hopefully. So this is pretty amazing, like Paul Bear does. And yeah, I'm sure that's a good thing. So I was talking about this can only be one Paul Bear. He was a personal wrestling guy. So this was on Snapchat live video. So that's insane. So he says like Paul Bear on tonight's from last week on Raw. He looks like Paul Bear, I think. I guess he works in the pro wrestling business. Anyway, I think. So, he simply might work with the Undertaker, I think. Wow, yes, this is good. He will be proud. So, speaking of Paul Bear, so, let me see. In 2 years, maybe, after he died, just like 2 years, maybe. So, I think, so, this was awesome to pay a tribute to Paul Bear by King and the Undertaker. So he died out like last year, like back in 2013, like 1954. He's sound like Paul Bear, I think, from last week. So, and now, congratulations to Paul Bear, the fourth member of the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2014. It's like last year or so. So this was about the power also was restored 10 years ago today when Paul Bear returned on Smackdown. So that's crazy. Just like these stories about him and that whole time. So he looks like Paul Bear, I think. He does sound like him. So just saying that. Let me see here. I just made a Hulu. Monza glad to be back home. Cody Rose. So, I'm listening about Penta says he will be setting his life on the NEA Mega Championship at West Collide today. That's what he said. Mr. Body Stakes is here tonight at West Collide. So, do you think Samson could face AJ Styles at Crown Jewel, maybe? I think. So, I just was the Intercontinental Championship. It lost, I hope. Man, I hope. So, between Masters, I think. So, this was already happened soon. So, I also remember that moment between Ron Cummings has R-Truth and says, Lesnar, I don't ever know you, who you are. After he ripped his own pants. I think he maybe have said that says Truth sings his character a bit, but now he's back, so he's confused. So this was hilarious again. So I think he's interviewing, and why is he here again? And then my just went right back to the assessment and didn't need to bring it back to 24/7 since it back again with the top 10 assessment of the EU. So we need to bring back I'd say hardcore censorship like 24/7 when Mick Floyd announced it like last year. You said so. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys here about 24/7 censorship hardcore. So this is what it looks like. So I get between 24/7 censorship title like hardcore censorship and then we bring it back again. So this is what it looks like. So they should have bring it back, I think. I'm not sure yet. So I'm hoping that we could bring back Severe, Half Pace, or part about I'll say Kelly. So what? Let's get paid how much for a 18-minute promo. I think probably a couple hundreds or millions. He's one of the highest paid and this top talent in WWE just now. So we have finally be able to witness the 3 matches in years into making history during Sasha Rock against Roman Reigns. It's the biggest match. It's the biggest WrestleMania in history. So I'm going to show you guys a quick minute. So Roman Reigns entering the final boss during Sasha Rock will face Roman Reigns. So brother versus cousin. I think they should do have a great match until WrestleMania 43 it comes late. So The Rock will be 56 years old. Hardly something worth waiting for. I have loved him to have had a sense to loop the final boss character with some sort of super fastness slightly. WWE has completely failed to capitalize on that angle. I think he might have to work with. So, it wasn't even real, it be way too late. It might have well to like so Undertaker against Sting or what at it. Of course, I think. So, thank you for watching Smackdown review tonight. So, have a great Friday, have a rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. There's so much more. So, have a great Friday, have a rest of the night. I'll see you guys next week on Monday Night Raw on Netflix a special time. It starts at 7 in Pacific. So, and don't forget to watch on my second video I've been posting a while ago. Here's my hint announcement. And don't forget to watch. So have a great Friday, have a rest of the weekend, I think it's next week for Monday Night Raw is so much more. So, have a great Friday. Have a rest of your weekend. I'll see you next time. Have a great night, you guys. I'll see you guys next week. And by next time, peace.